E-Gaming Bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another evening of Starladder I-League qualifiers here for Season 3. My name is Mega Man, and once again, I'll be walking you guys through our BO3s this evening. We do have two. They're kind of going on simultaneously here, so if we do have time at the end of this one, we will swap over to the other matchup, which is later on this evening, starting in about 15 minutes on that side. This one is going to be up first, so we're going to bring you guys this. Denial Esports versus Ronin. Let's see who comes out on top. First map is going to be Nuke, as you can tell from what map we're actually on right now. Ronin are going to pick Mirage. This is Denial's map pick, and if we need it, Cash will be map number 3. So, starting off on some Nuke tonight for you boys. Ready to rock and roll into this one. It is the knife round, so we should be getting this one underway here. And figuring out who's going to be starting off on that coveted CT side, and also see what these teams bring to the table when it comes to their Nuke strategies. Trying to soften them up with some nade damage there. Actually took Fetched down to 98 health from that. Decent enough knife round coming out here. A lot of damage going out, and it will be Denial Esports to pick up the knife round. So we should see them starting off on the CT side, all things considered. Should be a good start for them. As you can see, XP3, the team captain, going to go ahead and decidedly make that happen for them. So Denial Esports going to start off on the CT side. That's going to be Fetched, Floki, or Flowsick, Anger, XP3, and that's a hard XD. I don't know who XD is. If any of you guys actually know who XD is, we will see if I can figure that out by the end of this one. But for now, we'll just call him a hard XD. Then you've got Check, Ryova, Maka, Dallas, and E-Mode. And these guys are set to do battle here on Nuke, so it should be going live here any second. There we go. We're ready to rock and roll, boys and girls. I see CSGO Devil in there. How you doing, Megan? Nice to see you. Glad that you came out. I know that you've got a lot of love for these Ronin guys, so we will see how they fare on the terrorist side of the first map, Nuke. So into the pistol round we go. 5.7 being picked up by Flowsick. Tech 9 and a P250 for the guys on the terrorist side. Maka's going to have that. No armor on him, that's one thing to note as well, so he's not going to have the full raid boss buy going forward here. And it looks like we will be seeing a bit of a smoke strat go on to the outside area, outside courtyard here. As Maka's lining up a smoke, I believe he's got a teammate in tow. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and blanket out that outside courtyard. See where they decide to go from this one. Looks like it will be a split coming in towards inside, but Flowsick with that 5.7 from the secret area is going to be able to find one. Fetched as well in on E-Mode. It's down to a 3 versus 5 already in this round. Backing one player up in towards the ramp room, but a nice shot from XP3 trying to come around from the back lines. Very difficult situation. Flowsick going to get 3 on the round, and Denial a very stark opening round for them as they're going to keep 4 players alive. Already an M4 purchased. Anger onto the UMP, and Flowsick, he's going to pick up, maybe play a little bit of a Hiko strategy on top of Hut with that auto shotgun, but it's going to be filled out with UMPs for the rest of the players on Denial. So a good opening gambit here for the Denial side. See what they can do behind that. And we will see the pistol buy up here with body armor for the terrorist side of Ronin. So you can see Check, Maka, and Dallas all going to have those Desert Eagles and some body armor as well. Dallas going to go up on top of Twinkie and see if he can spot down. Find a long-range shot here. Fetch does have that M4 outside, so he's just going to be playing the patience game. He's sitting on top of the red box. He's going to get spotted out, tagged up down to 82. Can't actually find that kill on E-Mode. Does tag him down to 71 himself, but for now we are going to be at a bit of a stalemate as they tried to put a little pressure towards outside. Got denied early. And again, 5.7 at range. Flowsick trying to do some damage. Does find a couple of bullets in on Check down to 66, but it's Dallas on high to deny. He's going to hit that Desert Eagle headshot onto Floki. Drops him down in the secret room. That's going to open up outside control now for the terror side of Ronin. See what they opt to do with it now. You can see them starting to push on forward here. Check With that Desert Eagle is going to be looking for Fetched, who is in the jail area, but Maka, another 1D comes out. XD is going to fall. That is going to leave XP3 on the Heaven area. Drops the bomb carrier outside. That's in a tough spot to recover the bomb from. So you can see they're trying to make their way forward behind the red box and pick that up. But check down to 22 HP, 21 for Maka. Another 1D. XP3 goes down. Now it's Anger up on top by Mustang. He's going to fall to check. Oh, and the 1D comes out from him, and they steal the round away. Ronin on the back of the Deagles. Get it done. Tied up 1-1, and they steal that round from Denial Esports. Nice precision with those Desert Eagles. And a round that looked fine for Denial, they just get wrecked by the Desert Eagles. So really nice stuff coming out here from the terror side of Ronin. They're going to buy up full investment here, 4 rifles and a UMP. They're going to go for the force buy on the Denial side as well, as they're just going to have the pistols to work with, some armor as well. A few nades is try and bolster that buy, but we are going to see a push in towards the squeaky room. A very aggressive play from the CT side, but outside control is lost. You can see they are already working their way up there on the Ronin side. And a very tough play now from the CTs as they're going to try to fortify that lower area. You can see XD and Flowsig both down below. They also have Fetched down there as well, and Maka just chilling out here in terrorist spawn. Might have heard that squeaky door blow open, so he's just going to wait for the push to come through, but not going to spot anything, clearing all their angles, and they look like they want to go for a wrap on upper. So Ronin poised and in a prime position to take another round here. They've got the positional advantage. Now they just need to do something with it. There you go, the opening pick going to go the way of Emote. He's going to double up. That's $1,200 for him. One player all the way back in CT. Ryova is going to be able to find XP3 and take him off the map, making it a 5 versus 2 with just Fetched and Anger left alone in this 2 versus 5. Upper control has been netted for the terrorist side of Ronin. Going to make their way on down and try to plant back vents. Both players peeking out. Fetched is going to be able to find one, but he's getting chased by Maka. He will fall. And Ronin with a relatively clean round there. They do lose an AK, though. That's one thing to note. Czech did lose the AK-47. Not going to be able to carry that over into the next round, but this is a money-making round here for the terrorist side of Ronin. Lead with that UMP. Maka maybe prioritizing an AWP as well, as they're just going to throw over a 5-7 for Czech. Shouldn't be too difficult for the terrorist side of Ronin to try and culminate into this 3-1 scoreline. We'll see moving forward. Smokes go out towards that outside yard as well. And again, looks like they want to get aggressive, pushing towards ramp room. XD is going to lead the charge. And he's going to be able to call out that this entire area is clear. Now, outside has been the order of the day so far for the terrorist side. Very quickly pushing their way up in towards that mini garage position. Back behind blue box, now behind red box. Fedge going to lay a shot in on Czech. Not going to do a lot of damage, down 21. Oh, but this cheeky angle from Anger. He's going to see the second one drop down the crossfire range. True XP3 finds the second kill of the round with the assist from Anger, and that's going to put it at a 2-man disadvantage now for Ronin, who do have the superior firepower. Just those angle plays from Denial working out very well for them thus far. We'll see if they continue on forward. Very tough spot now for the guys on the terrorist side of Ronin as they look to try and make something happen moving forward, but it's going to be a tall task at this point. And there's another little peek out from the backside of blue. Ben Emote's going to have to come up big for his team. There is a player right around the corner. Maka is watching it. And there you go. Dallas finally able to find one. Dallas onto a second as well. They're starting to drop the players from the Denial side, and that's going to be a third one. But another nice shot from Anger finishes off Dallas. It is down to a 1 versus 2, and XP3 trying to get himself into a good angle. Before they come in, he's going to finish them both off with the P250. Headshots for both Emote and Maka go down, and it's a full eco round victory for Denial Esports. Whatever you can do, we can do better, Ronin. Really nice stuff from the Denial Esports. Anger just holding down that mini garage position like a boss. P250 doing so much work into that. Next P3 finds himself into a strange off angle, trying to get himself to the backside vents. Not able to get there in time, but he just finds the shots anyway. Able to finish them off and get himself an AK to work with into this round. It is another full investment from Ronin and Galil for Emote, a Tech 9 for Czech, but AKs for the rest. And they do have a decent amount of utility left over. They're going to break out the squeaky door, smoke in towards mini garage, and go for that upper hit, potentially in towards the vents to lower. But Czech making his way out, leading the charge with the Tech 9. They're going to barrel on down through the vents now. They're going to have to get down because that Molotov is going to start burning them. Fedge's going to be able to double up Floki coming in from mini garage as well. Is going to be able to take down Ryova after he gets traded. And the backstab from XD. It's all on E-mode in a 1 versus 2. Now he has gotten down lower, finding some trouble. Door stuck. Not able to get in through that decontamination door immediately, but he's standing right on the spammable side of it, so he's got to be careful in his positioning. They haven't actually figured out that the bomb is planted lower. They still think it's upper. The fast rotation through the vents is going to be promising for him, but now they've realized their faux pas. Now they've got to work quickly. They do have a kid on XD, so he's going to be the one to try and take the point for the defuse, but they're making their way on in. Decontamination room is the order of the day. The smoke goes out. He's going to pop the vent early, and unfortunately, the headshot comes out for the Denial Esports side, and he will have time for the defuse. A valiant effort from E-mode, but he comes up short in the end. And Denial Esports are going to be able to pick up a 3rd round now, forcing the save for the Ronin side. They do have a decent amount of money. They could force into this. I think it's highly unlikely. They probably just want to play the bomb plant strategy this time around and see if they can get some more money for their next full buy. Fast ramp push coming in from the Ronin side. That Molotov is going to do some significant damage to the players trying to flood on through. They do spot XD. He's going to get taken down after the 1-for-1 trade. And now that ramp room is open for business, but the rotation is already starting to come in towards that lower bomb site. You can see XP3 making his way through the back halls, trying to make his way down towards the lower area. Floki right on the other side of that smoke gets spotted. Ryova's going to find the headshot. And now we've got an advantage going the way of the terrorist side. He's going to actually spot out another one. Fetched's over there, flicking that crosshair, not able to line up the shot, and he's going to get tagged up down to 75 as well. A lot of damage taken onto the Ronin side. 42 HP for Czech, 33 for Ryova, and 56 for Maka, but E-mode is definitely healthy with 100 HP. They've kind of locked Fetched's in over here towards jail, and they are going to punish. 2-man advantage now for Ronin. Czech trying to come in from the ramp room to pinch. They've got full control. They can go towards Heaven. Anger's got to watch so many angles from this position on top of Hut. He's got to worry about him coming out from Hut. He's got to worry about them coming from Squeaky. He's got to worry about him in Mini Garage and on Heaven. So many spots for him to take care of, holding this by himself. And E-mode walking out from upper is going to do some significant damage onto him, but will lose his life. XP3 coming through the vents, going to be able to spot out one. Drops the nade out. That's not going to do the damage that he was looking for, but now they know exactly where the bomb is going to get planted. Safe plant from Czech. Not going to be able to spot that from vents. He's going to get himself into Toxic. He's just going to have to bide his time, just hunker down behind those barrels and see what he can do. Anger on 4 HP. XP3 now eliminated. Nice shot there from Maka. He's going to be the one to do most of the work, just baiting for his teammates. Ryova's just got to hold this position. They're probably not going to expect 2 to come around from this angle, and it's all down to Anger, who is going to hightail it out of here, and Ronin going to put their 3rd round on the board. So a nice recovery. It comes on the back of a ramp rush. All the damage that they took, I believe most of the damage that Czech took in that round was from the Molotov at ramp room. I don't think he really got tagged up afterwards. Anger will be able to hold on to the M4 for the next round. Let's check the money here for the CTs. It is gone. It is abysmally bad. Not a lot for them to be able to work with. They do carry over the M4 and the defuse kit, so bear in mind that if the bomb does get planted and they still have a decent amount of people alive, they could potentially go for the retake, as they do have the kit. 1 smoke for XP3, potentially for a smoke defuse if they hold on to it as long... And never mind, he already threw it, so that theory is already out the window. Fast push from Anger to the backside of T-Red. See what he can do from this position. Already spotted up, already eliminated. The fast push from the balcony, though. The scaffolding, Fetch's going to be able to get the reply onto E-mode, and that actually dropped the bomb outside. Czech, though, nice shot, going to find 1 as well as Ryova and Dallas, and this has all gone to crap real fast for Denial Esports. They go for an aggressive outside play, and it gets completely shut down. So this should be an easy 4-3 scoreline. XD coming around from the secret stairs. Molotov just barely clips the awning. He's going to try to pop some shots from range, but Dallas up on top of Twinkie is going to finish him off. And now the advantage goes back to Ronin. We might actually see a double save from the Denial Esports side, as the money is still abysmal for them. Let's see if they can do anything here moving forward. But for now, they are on the stock pistols. They're going to upgrade pistols and armor Couple of nades as well. Equalize around $2,000 to $2,500. See if they can do anything. They were able to steal away a vanilla pistol round for the most part. Some upgraded pistols. The nades rain in. The double lineup. Maka is going to be able to spray down both XD and XP3. The lobby crunch has failed. Loki's able to find one, but E-mode with the precision headshot onto Flowsick takes him down. Another one falls as Fetched goes down, and Check going to finish off Anger as well. Denial looking a little lost on that anti-eco round, and that will be Ronin picking up a 5th round. Looking strong here on map 1, and look at how out of control their money has gotten. $10,600 for Check. He's sitting at 6 and 4. Everybody contributing so far on the Ronin side from 8 to 5 and 6 to 3 on the opposing side. So everybody's doing their part thus far. For now, going into the 9th round, it is going to be the squeaky door blown open. A peek in towards Big Garage through Mini. Zuriova is looking for that alt frag. Flowsick on top of the hut. Looking like he's primed to throw out a grenade here. Yeah, he's going to drop a smoke right into Squeaky. And he's actually going to be able to spot out over top of that. That's a cheeky little smoke. I like that. I don't know if that was predetermined to be a lineup or anything like that, but that was a nice smoke. He can actually spot some heads over the top if they come to peek the corner or anything of that nature. So, going to have a bit of a one-way in that angle. Now that smoke starts to dissipate. He's got his eyes trained on the squeaky door, or what used to be the squeaky door. Terrorist side, very slow moving this time around. Boatload of utility left on the T side of Ronin. And you can actually see not a lot of utility to defend with on the Denial side. And Maka just waiting for that ramp push. He's going to find one. Dodges the flash, does 93 damage onto XP3, but loses that battle in turn. And that is going to bring it back to a 4-on-4. But XP3 pretty much checked out of this round. As he even gets sneezed on, he's going to fall. Outside control again netted here from Ronin. They're going to make their way down in towards Secret. And XP3 is over here. But again, like I said, if he even gets breathed on in this position, he will fall. Going to get the jump on E-mode, though, will take him down. So it's another 1-for-1 trade as Fetched falls outside. And finally, XP3 is going to go down. So David off the board. Flowsick coming around. Might catch a player with a nade out. That's exactly what's going to happen. But Dallas swinging back around from Decon. Sloppy Spray does manage to find the frag, and now it's down to Anger in the vents. 1 versus 2. Dallas around the corner in decontamination room is going to get caught, taken down. Last man standing is Check. Here's him in the vents. Spotting for that head to come around the corner. Will spot him, take him down, and another round for Ronin. Well played from Ronin in the long run. Lots of close rounds thus far in this matchup, but so far a lot of them seem to be going the way of the terrorist side as they continue this relentless aggression. Again, aggression towards the ramp room from the Ronin side, looking for the aggressive peek around Turnpike, but he's not going to find anything just yet, as it is going to be another pistol round here for Denial Esports. XP3 on the Scout, known as an AWPer when he used to play in his previous squads. Anger trying to spam up with that Desert Eagle, not able to find the shot. Little exchange of damage there. 66 for Anger, 61 for Maka. They're going to push on XD, take him down. Dallas with the opening pick, looking to double up here, and he will do just that. Takes XP3 down over towards jail. And now Check on to Fetched. This is all going downhill now. Anger caught at Decon. He's going to go down as well. If he'd just on Flowsick in a 1 versus 4, not a lot he's going to be able to do here. The bomb is going to get planted. Once again, the safe plant. He's going to peek his head out, and Check, watching the flank, is going to find the frag. So a 7-3 scoreline, and Ronin on Denial's map pick looking very strong here, as map number 2 will be Mirage, and again, cash if we need a third map. Once again, want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for coming out and being a part of Starladder's qualifiers here. As we continue to do work moving forward, this is the North American Qualifiers for I-League Season 3. This is the Open Qualifier to start things off. Then we will have the invitational side of things where certain teams will come in and face off against the top 8 from this. Thus far, Ronin doing a tremendous job here on the terrorist side of Nuke. Looking to put this one to bed early with a very solid start. 7 rounds already to their name in the opening 10 rounds of this matchup. Looking for some more. Again, looking towards the outside courtyard. Ronin trying to make their way around. Flashbangs go out. They're going to be trying to blind him up. And they've smoked him off, and now Fedge, he's watching for the wrap towards Mini Garage, and that looks like where they might be heading. So they've got to be careful here. Flosick is over here towards the secret area, and he will catch Ryova. Fetch's going to be able to go in on one, does significant damage on a Check. They've got to be careful. Another player outside. Check going to tap him down. XP3 falls, and we're even back on a 3 versus 3. Bomb dropped still in Big Garage. That smoke, that's wasted utility to just recover that bomb. And Check is going to do just that. So he will pick up the bomb. You've got Anger, XD, and Floki left in this round. Smoke comes in towards the Mini Garage. That's going to allow for vision to be blocked if they do decide to cross towards that heaven side. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Check trying to get the bomb back over to his teammate will fall to the AWP of XD. Little team damage coming out. Anger a little overzealous there. Floki's going to get tagged up. Dallas from Mini Garage peeks the wrong way at the wrong time, leaving just Maka in a 1 versus 3. Pushes through the smoke, and Anger will finish him off. AK goes flying. We won't salvage it in the long run. 4-7 now. As finally Denial, after dropping how many rounds? 5 in a row? Yeah, 5 rounds in a row are able to pick up one more. But again, they're treading thin ice here. If they get reset, this is going to be a very difficult situation for them moving forward. Miss nade there towards the hut side, clips the top of the silo, but it doesn't matter because the action is heating up at ramp. Dallas going to fall to XD. The AWP once again reigns supreme. He is tagged up down to 22 HP, and now Flosick trying to get aggressive behind this. He's going to get goosed through the wall. No head armor means no joy. Gets aim punched to bejesus and back, and he's going to be down to 52 for the rest of this round. Ramp control being exercised here once again from the Ronin side. We've got Maka and E-Mode both taking control of this area. XP3 trying to make his way in towards jail. He's going to be able to spot out Maka. Decidedly, instead of taking the battle, smokes things off. So he's just going to fall back and chill for a minute. XD with the AWP still looking for it. Anger trying to take this duel with Ryova in the squeaky room. But again, just some minor tags back and forth. Ryova down to 28 HP. Definitely have to play this one carefully. Check trying to make his way outside. There is no presence out here from the terrorist side. And now XP3 from jail is going to be able to find one on Maka. So the man advantage doubling up here for the Denial Esports side. A lot of work left into the round. XP3 going to try to take a little bit of a duel here. Still on 100 HP, so he can afford to take a duel. Gather some intel for his teammates. Oh, did he spot him up top? I believe he did. Yes, he did. Now he's going to fall back and bide his time. Still hunkered down here around the corner. XP3 finds a second and a third. Nicely done from him. He's on 3 kills for the round, leaving just E-Mode 1 versus Lots. He's going to get 1, but that's all he's going to get. So a 5-7 scoreline now, 2 rounds the difference. Ronin still in the lead, and it's still a tremendous terrorist side half thus far. Lots of money on check. Should be a reinvestment here from the T side. So they're going to burn down that bank. As we come down to the last 3 rounds of this opening half, it's a 5-7 scoreline as 12 have passed us by. Denial Esports definitely need to start stringing some rounds together. They have an opportunity to break the bank of the terrorist side before the final round is upon us. Ooh, nice dink through the wall, though. Flosick gets completely slaughtered down to 57 HP by a pre-fire. He's got to be careful passing around through this. Gets himself into lower. He's going to make his way over towards the secret stairs. He's been very effective in this area. This nade is a little bit too far. How did that do no damage? How did that do absolutely no damage? Counter-Strike, what? Somebody please tell me how that nade did no damage to Flosick in that stairwell. Ridiculous. Either way, it is going to be the man advantage once again for Denial Esports. Flosick down to 30 HP now. Still trying to make their way forward through secret. Flosick is down here. Lots of players in his face. But it's XP3 to find the headshot on Ryova. Next one up is going to be Check. Nice shot again from XP3, dropping the bomb carrier. Not a lot that they're going to be able to do in this position unless Maka can do something significant. Picks off 2, bringing it back into a 2 versus 3. That lower bomb site is yet to be open for business. XD sitting here at the ramp room is going to be looking for it, but Anger coming through the vents is able to find one. And now the plant in the smoke. He's not fully covered from that, is he? No. And he will fall. XD finishes him off. They do get the bomb plant, so the bonus money is going to come in. They're losing 3 rounds in a row, so we'll see if they can manage to bring this one back. But another round on the board for Denial Esports, 7-6. Going to be another buyout here from the Ronin side. They're putting a lot of investment into this. They've got the AK on Dallas, Tech 9s for the rest. They're just going to try to barrel down through the vents. They managed to get 2 players down there, but they've lost 3 in the process. So it's all down to Czech and Ryova. They've already got the lower bomb site swarmed. No bomb plant either. He's trying to get it in the back of the silo. Gonna fall. And that leaves it just on Ryova outside with only 40 HP and a dream. Might be able to find one out of this. Can't even do that. It's a clean round for Denial. They're going to be able to pick up all 5 frags without losing a single player. That is going to tie things up 7-7. Again, outside control. Ryova is going to be on an AWP. This is the first time we've seen the AWP come out for the terrorist side. She's going to be probing for a little bit of information out in that area. XP3 breaking some of the skylights over here. See what kind of setup we get out of the CT side. One holding ramp. That's XD. He's got the AWP. Spam back and forth through the squeaky door, and Maka's going to win that battle, so he's going to find the opening pick this time for Ronin. He's down to 12 HP. He's got to be careful. He's going to get traded immediately by Anger, who drops through the vents, not allowing any kind of a trade at all. And now Emo'd outside, making his way down through Secret. He's going to get met up by Anger. Czech is also there. Ryova's also there. The lineup, though! Anger's going to find all 3 of those kills. He's got one more to beat around the corner. Flashbang out. That's going to pop in Ryova's face. He's going to get another one out of this one. 4 kills on the round for Anger. He's just been a menace right now in South Side while drinking his juice in the hood. And that is going to be a big round for him. XP3 finishing off the last one. Denial Esports, they bring it back and they take the slim advantage into the second half with an 8-7 scoreline. Nicely done by Anger in that last round. That was some vintage CS source Angerage right there. Really nice stuff. So again, guys, just a reminder for what we're going to be seeing tonight. Denial did pick nuke, so this is their map choice. They are taking a 1-round lead into the second half. Mirage will be map number 2, picked by Ronin, and then if we need a third map, it will go to Cash. And also, if this match happens to finish up in 2 maps, and the other match that's going on right now, which is Bees Money Crew and Selfless, is still happening, then we will pop in and see where we are on that matchup. However, if this goes 3 maps, we probably won't have time to do that. So just bear that in mind. There's always opportunity for some more CS. You can never get enough. You can never get enough. Pistol round underway, second half. Denial Esports on the terrorist side. Fast ramp push. Trying to make their way in. 1 player in Turnpike. They're going to commit to this. Again, another nade that does hardly any damage. Fedge does get knocked down to 64 HP, but that commitment is to the lower bomb site. No rotation really yet from the CT side. They're going to be putting all their eggs in one basket, going for this retake. And there you go. Nice shot from Emo. Takes down Anger, the hero of the last round. Flowsick coming around from Mini Garage. He's going to get taken down by Czech. So they are just patiently picking apart the terrorist side of Denial. And things looking on the up and up here for the Ronin side. Another headshot comes in. Czech's going to be able to find that one. They're all in the back halls. They've got Molotov. They've got Incendiaries. Czech going to double up. He's going to find a second one. And now it's all on Decon and Dallas finishing off XP3. A flawless retake from the CT side of Ronin. They made it look easy. Czech picking up the triple kill in the round. Ronin going to tie things up. Eco round out for Denial Esports. Just the pistols to work with. No investment into the armor because they got the bomb plant in the opening round. They can potentially go for that third round buy. Early aggression coming outside. XD is going to take an aim duel with Maka, who is in the mini garage. Push coming in. Money to be farmed here. 2 kills for Emo. That's $1,200. That UMP has paid for itself, but he's given over an ump to the terrorist side of XP3. See what they can do with it now as they make their way in towards the lower bomb site. Check is behind the silo. Check with a lot of work ahead of him. Maka's going to join him in the vents. So now they've got 2 players watching the angles here. XP3 taking an aim duel. Will Dink check. Drops him down to a reasonably low and manageable HP count, 42. And will eliminate him. So that's $600 that the CT side otherwise might not have had. Another dink goes out here onto Maka. Nade goes out. And XP3 is up close. He's going to get personal with them. Oh my god! XP3 with the ace, the lineup, and the mow down. That is buku bucks for him. 4 UMP frags and a pistol kill in the round. That is more money than I can count. And that was just a beautiful lineup from him. Unbelievable. He's having a bit of a game right now. He's up to 18 frags, leading the way for the server and for his team, and they steal away a pistol upgrade armorless round. Not sure what Ronin was doing in the vents. Mass confusion on that side of things, but now we'll see if they can bring it back. They've got pistols of their own. They've upgraded into some armor and some head armor on a couple of players. Molotov and 2 flashes to work with, and now Ryova is going to put himself into a position to potentially go for a quick flank outside. If he gets the timing right, he's going to be able to get down behind those players. He's just got to get the timing right. Still sitting over in Big Garage. Is spotted, is tagged. Will find the shot onto Anger, though. Dallas goes down to XP3, who's started to heat up. And Maka sitting behind the squeaky doors. If they come in from decon, they should be able to spot him out. That's exactly where they're going to be coming from. He hears the other side door open, taps away. CZ doing some work here. Might be able to find a second kill. XP3 trying to switch over to the secondary. Here comes the flank in. Emo's going to find one from the ramp room. Flowsick able to get on the action, but it's Ryova. He's doing some work into this round. He's picked up 2 kills already, and they're going to finish off the last as well. Flowsick goes down, and Ronin answer the call. They bring it back with pistols of their own. And we see that trade of rounds again. We saw it in the opening half. In the first 5 rounds, it went back and forth. This time it's the opening 3 rounds that are back and forth, and that's going to put Denial into the force buy now. 3 AKs, upgraded pistols for the other 2 to balance things out. Arsenal of nades to handle things on the terrorist side, but a full buy out from the CTs. 2 umps, 2 M4s, and a salvaged AK from the last round. See what Denial can do. Nade's going to go in, does a little bit of trickle damage there onto Flowsick and Anger. They are pressing this outside courtyard very, very quickly at a very accelerated pace. They've got to be careful. They're going to be able to catch out Ryova. He's stuck now. 1 nade to his position will take him down. If he plays this smart, he might be able to find a frag anyway, but no, XD is going to be able to find him and sweep him under the rug. That's going to be an advantage here for the Denial Esports side. Make it 2. Anger finds the second frag of the round and a UMP for his troubles to work with. XP3 tagged up to 4 HP, but they've still managed to maintain this 2-man advantage. The smoke in towards the heaven side is going to block vision there for the terrorists, but they are trying to make their way in through many. Check. Going to be able to tally a kill into this round. They've got to be careful. Maka is going to be able to find another one. Oh, Anger. There you go. Going to be able to clear out that secret area. Upgrades to an M4 now, so they've got 2 AKs and an M4 to work with on the T side. XP3 with full ramp control. The remaining 2 CTs trying to do their best to get back into this round, but you could just see another answer come out from the Denial Esports side as they look to take their lead back. Reeling it in 1 round at a time. And XP3 again. Able to find 1 more pick down to a 2v1. Dallas does have a smoke double flash and a kit. If he can make his way on down, that could... Well, he could possibly go for a ninja play, but Fedge doesn't even let him touch the bomb site. He's going to go down immediately to the AK headshot and another trade of rounds. It's 2-2 in this second half. No team yet to string 2 rounds together on their second half thus far, as you can see from our little graphic that we've got on the screen right now for you. However, this is going to be the hard money reset for Ronin. They're going to be on the back foot. Pistols to work with. They've made it happen before, but we'll see if they can make it happen this time. Fast outside play from Denial. Very passive-aggressive on the CT side. Maka playing way back in the back lines behind that big garage. Going to try to put that USP to work, and they are starting to filter over to his position. XP3 is around the corner. Is he going to check this? Yes, he is. And there's the headshot. Nicely done from the Frenchman. Flowsick going to answer back in on one. Looking for some damage here. Dallas and Emo have a nice little cheeky crossfire. Going to be able to find two and force a couple of rebuys out of this, but oh no. Ryova. Oh, this could be big. Oh, not nearly. Scrolls the mouse wheel, hits the spacebar, whatever it was, he jumped at the wrong time in the wrong place, and Ronin going to fall 2 rounds behind now as Denial Esports, finally the first team to string 2 rounds together in the second half. They're going to find themselves on 11. 8 frags for XD, but the 22 from XP3 is massive thus far. Absolutely massive for them on their terrorist side. Keeps that one moving. Lots of CS left to be played. It's a double eco here from Ronin. They've got some better pistols to work with this time around than they did in the last round. And again, it's going to be a very slow, methodical play from the terrorist side. But there's the Juan. Juan shows up once again in this round as Maka finds the Desert Eagle headshot onto XD. No incendiary, no vision on towards that lower area. Here's the crossfire. Another Deagle Frey comes out. Dallas going to be able to find one, but Anger with the spray control going to be able to find 2. Floki and Fedged finishing off the round. 12-9 now for Denial Esports. Again, 2 players dropped, XD and XP3. The damage is done. Now we've got our first, technically our first full buy of this with full rifles, but big buy round from Ronin. They've got to stem the bleeding now. They've got to get an answer here on their CT side. They've got to finish off a couple of rounds, see what they can do. Denial Esports bringing things back into their favor as they get a 3-round lead. Terrorist side looking a lot better. And again, looking for that outside control on the Denial Esports side. Deep smokes. Nice flashbang. Dallas completely blinded in that scaffolding position. Let's go back to him and see if he's going to be able to find any picks from this spot. There goes a counter flash. Not really going to do too terribly much as he's not really able to peek. That was more for Maka to come up from secret. Pretty much all of the terrorist force outside right now with the exception of Anger. And Flowsick has actually gotten down below Emote. He's not ready for this. He's going to fall. Nice positional advance from the Flowsick side. And Ronin going to finally answer back as Ryova. He's going to be able to find that frag onto XD coming around through the mini garage. But lower bomb site has been compromised. He's going to be able to get in and get this bomb plant if they do decide to get down there. Anger, nice shot onto Maka. He's going to be worse for the wear, down to 12 HP. But they maintain that man advantage moving forward into this 22nd round. 12-9 the score. Remember that. Ryova, he's going to move out of position. He's going to get caught. XP3 on the late lurk. He's traded immediately by check, but both remaining CTs are on the upper bomb site. And that bomb is going to get planted lower. Very difficult retake for the CTs to go for. Ronin looking like they might just favor saving their guns in this point. Yeah, I think with check picking up the AWP, they've checked out of this round. One player underneath of heaven as well. Pardon me. X-Ray's getting the better of me. I thought it was, but that's actually just Flowsick running around through the contamination room. Or through control room, whatever you want to call it. Terrorist side of Denial Esports going to put another round on the board. Push their lead up to 4 rounds and a 13-9 scoreline. This was their map pick, so they are showing us a little bit here on the terrorist side. Something that they lacked was some firepower on that CT half. But it's been Flowsick that has been tremendous for them thus far. Anger as well at 18-11, 24-16 for the former. We will see whether or not Denial Esports can continue this route as they keep tacking rounds on the board. Gets the kitchen sink by UMP, op, mag 7, M457. See what they can possibly do this time around here on the CT side. Check, nade, open, squeaky, op, frag. Could be on the board, and it will be on the board. Ryova. Nicely done. I like that. You can do it the opposing way with an HE grenade in towards the squeaky room and then an AWP posted up. This time around, though, Maka kind of stuck in the mini garage, or in the hut, pardon me. He's going to get tagged up and forced out of position. Wasn't really able to do too much damage with that Mag 7 close range XP3. He's going to fall back from that location. Again, outside control being exercised from Denial Esports. Counter Molly towards the ramp room. E-mode with just a 5-7 is going to have to bow out from that position. Yield that control. Oop, Fetch spotted. Fetch dead. Dallas going to be able to get the better of him. Looking like they were potentially going for that heaven wrap. This time around, they're not really going to get too much intel out of this. Back towards inner they go. Denial Esports, 3 players up. XP3, Anger, and XD. Action towards hut. Anger's going to dodge. Off frag from Ryova. Tricky position for him to be in over here towards the vent. XP3 going to drop a molly out to try to flush a player off at the top side of hut, which will work, but now Maka with the Mag 7 is close on Squeaky. He's going to be able to get 1 and 2. So that Molotov actually backfiring and flushing Maka into a close-range duel with the players coming out through Squeaky, as opposed to the players coming out through hut. Nicely managed from them. That's Buku Bucks there for Maka, and Ronin finally able to answer the call. It's on the back of the AWP from Ryova and the Mag 7 from Maka. Nicely done. Up to big garage this time around. Ryova's going to be looking for the early aggression to come out. They're just barreling over the boxes, trying to make that tight angle. As they have got 4 players outside right now. 1 sitting on top of the roof. There you go, Dallas. He's going to come under fire. The ops gotta have impact this round. There's 2 kills and then the trade. That's a nice exchange on the outside train yard for Ronin, favoring them as they continue that 2-man advantage. Flow state coming around from mini garage, or pardon me, hut. I keep getting those confused for some reason. It's going to leave it all on XD with 16 HP. Flashbang out towards the courtyard. He's going to find himself in the big garage. No over-peeking from Ronin thus far. They're playing this smart. They know that they have the bomb down by many. And they know exactly where XD is. He's hunkered down in the corner. Maka's just going to walk his way on in. Should be able to find him. There's the gun barrel. Is he going to go for the knife? Oh, the knife. Well done. So that's an extra amount of money going out here for the CT side of Ronin. Insult to injury a little bit there, and we are going to be back within 2 rounds. It does feel bad, man. It does feel bad. 13-11 now the scoreline. Denial Esports still with the lead, but it's getting trimmed up a lot, and now they're going to be on the pistol push. See where they opt to go this time around, as they are going to send a lot of players in towards lobby. They are all hunkered down towards the radio room, potentially waiting for that smoke to fade and then an explosion going out, or they might just push that smoke altogether. Let's get in the eyes of our number 0 man. That's all the way down there at the ramp room. That's E-mode. Flashbangs go out. He's going to be looking for some frags, and he gets nothing out of it. They've also got the M4 to work with. They've got armor on Fetched and XP3. I expect them to throw that M4 over. Ryova's going to be able to find one on the XP3. There's Maka chiming in with one. They do cross with the bomb. He's not going to be able to find the angle on that shot. There's the AK from Czech, though. Bomb planted. Mission accomplished. Czech on to 2, and now Fetched with the M4. Can't get it done. He's going to fall. The bomb defuse is going to come out. Ronin bring it back within 1. 13-12. Nicely managed from Ronin in those anti-eco rounds in the last force buy as well. This time around, it's Denial Esports on the buy. No AWP in the hand of any of the terrorist sides, so expect a little bit of a faster strategy. Looks like they're going to send a couple of players towards the lobby, but again, it's going to be this outside courtyard push from this terrorist side. Incendiaries go out. Flowsick in behind the vent. I think they know that he's here. They're going to throw some spam his way. Not going to find the damage, though. Ooh, tagging him up now. Down to 57 HP. He might have to bow out from that position. He is hunkered down, though. Yet to give up his spot. Oh, nice shot from Fedge. Finds the AWP. That's going to be Ryova down and out. They've got another player sitting down behind that double door from the control room side, but Flowsick, he's just got to bide his time now. He's going to peek out, finds the snap headshot. Dallas down and out, trying to flash his way out, but it's Maka to be able to find one as well as check on the Flowsick. So answering the call back into a 3-on-3. They're going to start barreling their way in towards the upper bomb site. They've got to be careful in this position. Check is going to fall. Upper is open. They're going to go for this bomb plant. Maka is going to try to wrap around from the vent side, and they've got a player coming from Hut. That's a nice shot from Emode. Looking for some more. Incendiary grenade is going to flush out Fetched. He's going to start burning. Emode nicely managed 1v3 basically himself. Now it's going to come down to Maka versus Anger. Maka's got to make his way up through the vents. Anger's got his back showed, but he spins around in time to find the 1 versus 2 clutch. And that will be a 14th round for Denial. Back and forth we go. Where we stop, nobody knows, but Ronin, they've got the money to go for the reinvestment. The rebuys come out from Denial Esports. They're going to have pretty much everything that they could possibly want into this round. And again, very tight opening map of this best-of-3 series. 14-12 right now. It's Denial Esports trying to put this one down for map number 1. Well, I'll tell you, Renex, how Anger wins that is because Maka didn't come up through vents when his teammate was fighting the other players that were up on top of the upper floor. As soon as Emode got that opening pick and molly towards vents, he should have pushed up. Granted, he would have had to run through the fire, and I think he only had like 60 HP, but he could have gotten out onto floor past that fire before it did too much damage to him. And then he could have gone for the trade on Anger, but unfortunately, he finds himself out of position, gets caught on the ramp, and that is just difficult. Nice opening pick there from the Ronin side. Ryova again with the AWP, looking for a second, not going to find it, but he is going to be able to escape with his life. There we go, Maka coming up from Secret, able to do tremendous damage onto a second player in that area. Fetched. He's going to have to hit the head, and he's not going to get the shot out. Ryova doubling up, finding a second, and this is a dangerous reset for Denial. They did manage to pick up that 1 round, but they've pretty much expunged their economy, and we're going to be looking for a struggle buy into the next round if they do go for it. They can't afford to save. That would put Ronin on 14-14, and we know how the eco rounds have been a little bit back and forth. Start creeping in. They don't clear the angle fully. Emo's going to be able to find 1 from the boost boxes. And that is going to leave it on Anger in a 1v3. He managed to clutch 1v2 last time. He was not going to get very far this time. Ryova has been a force to be reckoned with ever since he got that AWP in hand. And this time around, he's going to pick up 3 more kills. XD is Maxi. Thank you. I keep calling him XD because why the hell not? He's having a bit of a struggle match right now at 9-20. Have to see if they can pick it up from this point forward, but for now, it is going to be a difficult situation now for the Denial Esports side to be in. They're going to go for the pistol buy. They're going to go for head armor on Maxi and body armor on Fedge. And it is going to be a difficult situation indeed. Aim punch a factor for 3 out of the 5 players. Headshot potential for Fedge. And AWP on the outside yard. Ryova going to be looking for it. He's going to be able to find the opener. Backed up here by Maka, who does find 1. He's got to bide his time. Goes for the reload. Spotting him out. Long-range headshot. Ryova, though, going to be able to find another pick on the round. That AWP, again, just wreaking havoc. And he gets the 3rd. That's 6 kills for him in the past 2 rounds. He's done most of his work here on the CT side thus far. He's up to 22. Joining the likes of XP3, Maka, and Check on the top of the scoreboard. So Ryova's come to life here in the second half. And we're all tied up square going into the 29th. This one's going the distance, boys. We could potentially see overtime in our first map of the night. That'd be pretty wild, to say the least. Also, for those of you who aren't currently tuned in to DreamHack, some spoilers for you. We are in the grand finals of that as well, and that is going to be SK versus Virtus Pro. Map number 1 going the way of SK Gaming. Cobblestone, 16-8 in their favor. Fur, Cold, and Phelps all having massive impact throughout that matchup. Fur has just been an absolute monster lately. 113 ADR for him. Emo, though, gets the 1-for-1 trade. Flowsick down. Anger going to be able to get the reply. They're not checking out control room. Maka's over there, gets one, can't adjust the aim for the second, but Ryova coming around from Decon, going to be able to take down Maxi. That's going to leave it on Anger and XP3. Ronin looking to go up to map point here, and the money is not going to be good going into the final round if they can't get that bomb plant. Molotov out around the corner. That's going to start roasting Ryova. He comes up, misses the op shot. XP3 trying to get it done, but the crouch peek from Ryova reigns supreme. Bomb going to start getting planted here. They don't go for the peek. It is only 12 HP for Anger, and he will get taken down by Check. 15-14, Ronin in the lead. Back to the grill again. The grill again. Denial Esports with their back against the wall again. The wall again, and they're going to be looking to force up into this as best they possibly can. UMP2, Galil's a Tech 9 and an AK. They've made it work with less earlier on. It was XP3 on the back of a pistol, picking up an ace with a salvaged UMP. Money. This time around, it's going to be very difficult for them to make it happen. I think Ramp Room is going to be their best choice. They've found success taking Emo down in that area. Maka is actually going to go straight down towards lower. They're going to go for a very fast push in towards that lobby area and try to crunch potentially onto that upper bomb site. And there you go. Flowsick already down through the vents, finds the UMP frag and a salvaged M4 if he so desires, which he does. And we will see if they can continue on forward. That's been Flowsick's MO throughout this opening, or throughout this second half on this opening map. They are going to take ramp room control. They've got Flowsick lurking around. You have no idea where he's going to be striking from. He's in the backside of vents. Gonna be looking for these players to come around. He can check this E-mode on site. Gets the flick around in time. Finds his way out of the site. That's good. 1-for-1 trade thus far into this one. We are going to be seeing them move forward. Ronin bringing it back into a 4 versus 4. Maka, yes, you're a pod bot. Sorry to say it, my friend, but you are a pod bot. It's going to be another trade, though. They get Heaven. Control Fetch. Going to be able to find another one easy on the drop down. He is going to find his way down safely into the site. Plant the bomb back silos. Ryova missing the op shot. Uncharacteristic. He's been so solid with it. So many rounds now on their CT side. Spammed up. Tagged up. 25. He's going to fall. It's all on E-mode. OT or bust. He's going to be able to find the opening pick. He's got a couple more players to find. Molotov's going to go out around the corner. And again, he's got to deal with a player up in heaven, a player in mini garage, and a player wrapping him from HUD. Adelaide's going to be able to do that. Flashbang not on point. And XD, Maxi going to finish it off. We're going to OT, boys! Yee-hoo! So as we get into this second overtime, how are you guys doing in chat? I know we've only got 400 people viewing because the DreamHack finals are going on, and this is also NACS. Not the most exciting thing to watch, but we do have overtime in our opening matchup, which is pretty exciting to say the least. 15 all tied up into the second half, or into the first half of overtime of map number 1 in this BO3 series. Now it is max rounds 3. 3 rounds played per half. $10,000, I believe, is the start money. Yeah, $10,000 is going to be the start money. I know that when I cast... What was it before? I thought Starladder, the last time that I cast Starladder, it was 16K MMR3. Flowsick over by the vents again. He's lurked this area so many times, and he's done it so well. Lots of incendiary grenades and flashbangs. It looks like they are going to hit towards upper. This time he springs. It's going to come around the corner, but it's Check to answer the call. Emote on ramp as well. It's a 2-for-3 trade favoring the Ronin side. Smoker's out towards mini garage. Anger is going to get the call on to Maka. Take him down. One from Heaven, one from Mini. Ooh, very nearly a headshot. Ryova going to push on in. Spotting the toes, though. Emote bringing it back into a 1 versus 1 against XP3. XP3 has been phenomenal thus far, and he will continue to dominate, taking down E-mode, making it a round advantage now for Denial Esports. That's going to put a hurting on the economy for Ronin, as they don't have a lot of money to work with into this one. 16-15 the scoreline, one round being the difference into this one. We'll see if Ronin can answer back. They need this round victory right here if they want to formulate a decent enough bye into the second or into the final round of this half. Finally, Flowsick, his lurking is done this time around. He is going to get taken down. Is Ryova getting very aggressive here on Hut. This AWP right around the corner, anchored down. Nice little switch up from the boys here on the CT side. Check roasting alive on top of the Hut. Fetch just made his way out, but he's going to one-way that smoke and get the one crisp headshot. That auto shotgun. Ryova finds another one, and there it is. The auto shotgun doing work. Check. I'd say stick with it. All tied up again, 32 rounds in. It's 16-16, and it's hard to say who's going to have the better buy into this one. Both of them have money to work with. We'll have to see how things go. Need to open up squeaky door. Flowsick going to push his way out to the back fence again. Gets himself down through fence. We've seen this happen so many times. Look at the position that he's going to be able to get into. Ryova's playing down in the lower bomb site this time around with the AWP. He's actually worked his way up towards upper. And again, we're just going to watch through the eyes of Flowsick. I don't care what happens on any other part of the map right now, but Flowsick has done this so many times and he's been able to punish E-mode. This time around, he should be able to punish Ryova, who's playing behind the back boxes on the ramp room. Spots the gun barrel, knows that he's there. He's going to be able to hear a second player coming around from the corner. There's the headshot on one. Not able to... Oh my god! I thought he wasn't going to be able to get the angle right, but he snaps onto Maka. I'm glad I stayed in his POV. That shot was sick! Emo goes down as well as Maxi's going to be able to take him off the map, and lower bomb site is compromised. A beautiful round from Flowsick. Down to 3 HP, but he gets that snap headshot. Unbelievable sights. And that is going to be another round on the board for Denial. There's not going to be much of a chance in a 1v5 for Check. And that is just beautiful stuff. Check goes down. Maxi's going to finish him off in a round advantage. 2 for 1 for Denial on their terrorist side of overtime half number 1. That was wild, boys. That shot was wild. All right, so round advantage going the way of the now CT side of Denial Esports. They're looking to take this lead and put this one to bed. They need 19 rounds. Remember that 19 rounds is what you need in order to shut down in overtime number 1. So Ronin has to be flawless on their T side, pick up all 3 of these rounds in order to put this one to bed. Let's see if Ronin go back to their old tendencies. They were lackluster at the end of their terrorist side half in the opening gambit of this matchup. So we'll see if they can bring this one back in their favor, as they were a little flat-footed towards the end of that opening half. Execute towards outside. They're going to come back in towards lobby now. As Ronin, they're going to take a little bit of control. They're flashing out through Hut. They're going to pull the rotation from Maxi in towards the ramp room. Keep him honest from going lower. Going to pop out the vent. They're going to chase this player in mini. Fetched, completely blinded. Flowsick trying to come up through the vents. Dallas is going to be able to take him down, but X3 on high. Able to find one as well as Anger. Answering the call. They are going to sneak the bomb down towards lower. 45 seconds on the clock. They've got nobody there to defend. XP3 in the wide open. 4x3. It's not impossible. No way! NACS through and through, and somehow Denial bring that one back. What the hell were they doing on floor? Oh. Oh. Okay. Map point and an opportunity for Denial to lead this series 1-0 as they are at 18 rounds. One more will seal the deal and move on to map number 2, which will be Mirage. 2 rounds the difference. Ronin need to be flawless for the rest of this second half of OT number 1 if they want to at least stick this one to second half, or to a second OT, pardon me. Maka is making a good bid for it, able to find the opener. What can they do with it this time? Outside control again. It's usually Flow Sick to come up from the stairs there. Double nade in towards that area. He's not there this time around, though, as he is going to be playing from a much more passive angle lower. Waiting for these guys to push on in, but XD, Maxi is going to find Ryova. That's the off-on-off battle. That's going to be one. Pardon me, he only had an AK this time around, but usually he has an AWP. XP3 at ramp room is going to get contested here. Taking a quick shoulder peek. They're going to come around the corner, almost doubles up, able to find the one and done. Dallas gets the quick refrag, and now he's got to watch out because there is a player at ramp room. He is going to find that pick, but in the meantime, Flowsick finds both players coming from secret stairs. That's going to leave it at 30 seconds and a 1 versus 2 to save the map. Remember, this started off with a man advantage for the Ronin esports side, or the Ronin side. Don't know why we keep going third person here. I don't like this at all. Well, what the hell, game? Either way, Denial Esports going to be able to pick up the first map. 19-16 is your score for the final OT in map number 1. We're going to take a quick break, guys. When we come back, it is going to be map number 2, which will be Mirage, Ronin's pick. So we'll see if they fare any better going into map number 2, guys. We'll be right back.